There's a moment in almost everyone's financial life where tax planning quietly shifts from being something you think about once a year to something that genuinely shapes your outcomes. And most people don't notice when that moment arrives. It's not tied to a specific income level. It's not necessarily tied to when you buy a home or start a business. It's usually much simpler. So it's when the dollars flowing through your life start to have direction. So that's when tax stops being a bill and starts becoming a bit of a lever, something you can actually influence. So the reality is that tax planning is really about complicated strategies. It's usually about understanding how everyday decisions, things like super contributions, investment choices, timing of income, even how you structure your savings, interact with the system that was really built on patterns, not individuals in mind. So many people only look at tax planning in hindsight. So after the financial year ends, after the money's already moved and the opportunities have expired. So they're left with the sense that tax is something that's done to them, not something they can influence. But the subtle truth is this. So the earlier someone understands the way their tax interacts with their financial habits, the more control they tend to feel. So not because they're chasing loopholes or complexity, it's quite the opposite actually. So they start to see the simple, consistent decisions that reduce friction over time. So it is a mindset shift from what can I claim to how do my choices shape the outcome that I'm experiencing. And that shift doesn't require technical knowledge, just requires some awareness. So, it's awareness of how the system works, how it rewards certain behaviors, and how a calm, forward-looking approach can make life noticeably easier. So tax planning isn't dramatic. It's not a single moment of brilliance. It's the quiet understanding that small, intentional decisions, made throughout the whole year often matter far more than any last-minute scramble that you might do at the end of June. So, and that's the moment tax planning truly starts to matter. So it's when you stop looking backwards and you really start looking ahead.